Sorry team, my live just cut out, which has happened a number of times. I'm not going to blame it on anything because I don't know, but it's weird that it cuts out. Oh no. So we're up here on a bus stop, then go Louis, this lovely lady. Seb's a wee sweetie.
I am like right on the edge here, so like.
Are you okay? I'm moving over quite far. Okay, see, they're driving into the people. So they're pushing. Whoa. As you can see, they're pushing really aggressively. They're pushing them super intense. Forward. So they're scrumming into the people. Whoa.
Guys.
Jeez, they're full on scrumming the people. Oh my gosh. They're scrumming them. They're scrumming them real hard. This girl's got her hands up. It's weird that my live stream cut off before. Can't share your live, says attachment not available. Oh, that's so dodgy. Wait, where's the dog? Oh no, is it okay? Is there a dog in the middle of those people?
Yeah.
Just ran over to the concrete block there.
Oh, so it got over, it got out?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, get your dog out of here, honey.
Can
Can someone get that dog out? Can someone get the dog away? I know, get the dog away though, because you don't want anything happening. Sorry. Yeah. Man.
Hey Jackie. Yeah, I wish you were here too, brother.
It's not me. Oh, it's not me. No, it's not giving a fuck. Yeah, but the cops and he just like looked away. I was like, it's amazing. Like, oh jeez. I shoot your live fine. Okay, cool.
Thanks for the police to focus on right now.
I really hope Jacinda doesn't decide to go down the route of Canada. Actually, no, maybe she should, because like what we're seeing in the Canadian Parliament, they are all completely turned against her. The police are turning against the police, the government, like the army's turning against them. So actually, by them deciding to act like that, it's causing carnage in their parliament. So maybe they should do that and really expose themselves for who they are. Because this is only a slither of what they're capable of.
If anyone from within the protest camp is watching our live right now, please just be advised there's nothing to be concerned about right now. The police are here for one purpose, and that is to lay these concrete blocks. They do not seem to be showing any intentions of making their way further into the protest camp. Kia ora. So yes, if you're inside the protest, please are safe. Keep your families in your tents. Just stay where you are. Everything will be over here soon enough. I can only hazard a guess that after they've finished placing blocks here, they will head around to the next entrance. And obviously we'll follow them along there as long as we can.
So he's coming with a block all the way up here as well.
Hey babe, could I just swap places with you?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, you're right to. Oh,
So sorry.
no, you're right, honey. You're right. I'm all good. I'm all good. Thank you so much for letting me jump up here with you.
No.
People are still clapping. They're still positive towards the police when they retreat. So the protesters are still being positive. This little ray of sunshine. Look at her go. She's such a wee sweetheart. Anya, Chantelle hasn't been here at all, and all of a sudden she's here at 6 in the morning. Sweetie, I was here at 4, and I've been here every single day of this protest. So I'm calling you out on that one, because that is a blatant lie. And I was here at 4 because I'm staying in the camper, and people started screaming, hold the line, and we woke up, and I waited a second, and then I heard more people yelling, hold the line. So I literally, I'm still in my pajamas, if I'm honest, under this. I'll see if I can show you guys. Still in my pajamas. Look. And I've just literally put my tights on top of my pajamas because we needed to be here.
Yeah, no, I've got my caravan. I was thinking about crossing over as well. So I got like another car to get around, you know? No, can I jump up there with bro?
Oh, the police have yelled at people not to, so we don't want them coming to us and trying to grab people. Sorry, honey. They want to know what your live stream is.
Oh, kia ora guys, my name is Zeb Jackson. How's it going? I actually woke up at 4:30 this morning to a bit of noise and logged straight into Chantelle's live stream to see what was happening. And obviously I've jumped down here as well. So Zeb Jackson, guys, there's a lot of live stuff every day on my page if you want to follow, and it's all public. Kia ora.
Awesome. Love it. What was that? Yeah, no, she talks a lot of smack. She said a lot of stuff about me too. Yeah, no, she's a piece of work. She's been saying a whole lot of stuff to me for days. So thanks, honey, thank you. Apparently some lady's on a microphone going around yelling about Dad. I'm guessing it's a lady that's been on the whole time. She said a lot of stuff about me to my face as well before today. So I'm just going to ignore that one because it's really not worth the aggro. I think we've got bigger things to deal with than worry about someone with a microphone yelling stuff about me and my dad. Is the dog okay? Yes, they took the dog out, which is great. So doggo is fine.
Hi Melissa. Nice to meet you, babe.
Is that? I think that's Jacob with this giant moving light. The thing is, they put in big blockades, but...
Oh, you are so welcome, Melissa. Yeah, Jackie, I am 100% sure. Sorry, what lady?
Is she okay?
No idea.
What happened?
She looks to be with the police rather than
Okay.
with the protesters. What was I just saying? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, I was reading a message to yes. I'm pretty sure that the people, protesters here during the day will figure out a way to move these concrete blocks if they so need to. They've figured out how to do everything else here, so I'm honestly not surprised by anything. Yep, and we're 100% right. If they need to be moved, the people will find a way to move them.
Hey Chuck, your dad is getting so much crap. I'm going to go over and see my dad. Daddy comes first. Oh, this guy was yelling at me. Excuse me, sorry. Hey, how you doing?
So I'm just letting people know.
Hey,
So,
love you.
I don't know what I can do to make it right. I don't know what my options are to make it right. I can't make it right because I've caused harm. Okay? First do no harm, I've done harm, all right? I know I
This guy's the one that was yelling at me
I
earlier.
don't know how I'll make it right. I think if you look at my history, but if you look at my history over
Dude,
time, I'm just saying, look at
this girl, honestly.
and see that what I've been doing for 20 years is to fight because what's happened here. Yeah, so this is one mistake. I've made one mistake.
I lied to you today and I have text evidence.
Yeah, that's cool, and I saw a text from you, but I've been in meetings all day yesterday with people, and my phone off, and the whole day, if you look at my process the whole day, I'm always talking with people the whole time. So I try not to be on my phone when I'm walking around because I'm trying to talk to people, and yet my phone's going flat out. So, look, I dropped the ball, I totally say that, but I'm not a sellout. I've never been a sellout.
Deliberately lied to me today.
I don't like you.
He did. I've got text evidence.
Okay, so what did he say?
That there were no police negotiations happening.
It's not negotiation, they told us this is what we're doing.
And
It's
you
not
said that
police.
nothing was happening, and yet now you're saying that you knew and that you, like, what? Sorry, I didn't tell you guys sooner.
It's not like he negotiated to put in blocks.
Today I've told you nothing's happening today. I can't have done. I wouldn't have told. If you've got a text saying from me to you saying nothing's happening today, please show me because I haven't said that
And to
today.
be honest, like, I'm kind of upset that you use my freedom without my knowledge to barter with the police when we do an occupation. You do not negotiate with the police. We put you into experience and stuff. And for you to put more people who's in there even work here at the stadium, which is the worst place. Do you know what happened in London? Everyone went to the stadium and they got rebooted.
We know that.
Reinforcements here. People gather on the edge of the water and took out toilets in the water at the points of their protection points like here. Yeah. So why don't you communicate?
The police did those toilets. It wasn't the people. The police did them.
Like, I have enough experience to know when someone.
This girl's like, I'm sorry, but she's literally talking bullshit.
You're naive and you're still a liability or you're a traitor.
Wow, that is such a lie that it's not even funny. No, you're just lying about my dad, and I'm not cool with that. And you came up to me and you started yelling at me, and you were lying about me as well.
Communicating with the police.
Of course, because someone has to talk with the police on behalf of the convoy.
The people that have to deal with it, us, the front
No,
line.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, where were
There's,
you on the front line?
babe, they're not going to negotiate with every single. They're not going to
So why are
negotiate.
you talking to the
Yeah,
front line?
it's all right. They're not going to negotiate with every single protest, hun. That's not how things work.
Well,
They're not gonna
have
come
you
and
guys
sit there and get
got
asked.
experience?
Oh my
Why
gosh.
do you guys know how things work then?
I'm not saying I don't
Wow.
I'm simply saying that was just the communication between the police and us, so we weren't getting woken up at 3:30 in the morning to have to go defend the line. If you guys already knew about that they were going to do this, it should have gone to security, it should have come through to us. I did tell the heads of all the groups, I didn't communicate with the people, that's why I stuffed up.
No, but that's also that's up to the leadership.
Groups, because none of the security knew. We asked them on our way here. How many times do I have to repeat it?
So-
I'm sick of this cycle. Every single party.
I ask you,
Yeah.
let's go back to
So,
the street.
so Dad told every single leader that was in the leadership meetings, and this girl's upset she wasn't told individually. It's like, babe, you're not in the leadership group, so naturally it's up to the leaders to tell all their crew.
I'm not part of a political party. Yeah. I'm not part of a political party. I haven't been, if you hear any of the messages I've said, I haven't pushed any political party at all. All I've said is we've got to change the government. The government are not doing the will of the people. They've got it wrong. We need a different system, and I've asked people to engage in what their system can look like in the future, because we have to change it. Because if nothing changes here, we'll simply get more people dictating to us, and we're no better off. And I'm simply saying to the government very, very clearly and openly that they need to front up to the people, that the issues that we're facing here today are solely the responsibility of the government, because all we ask is them to talk. We've written to them, we've gone and visited them, people have gone to court with them, and they still will not engage and talk about the issues. They have no open debate about the issues. They've just shut the doors and they've defamed us, they've mocked us, they've ridiculed us, and they've lied about us. And they've continued to do it. And even tonight, while you were up at 3 in the morning being hassled, and the cops don't want to be here, they're still at home asleep, and they still refuse to come and talk to us. So the big issue is we have a group of politicians that believe we're a river of filth and they don't have to talk to us. That's the issue. And I didn't make that issue. I want the issue resolved, I want it changed, and I want them to actually do their job. It's not a hard job. They're paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. They're not responsible for budgets as far as they still get paid no matter what. I don't even know if they're mandated like the rest of us. why can't they come and talk to us? That's the big issue. That's why I've been standing up. I've been saying it really clearly everywhere. And it's the same message I say today. All we want is the politicians to have the courage to do their job and talk to the people. And we've been asking for it. And conflict is a result of them not doing their job. It's not the police's fault. It's not everyone else's fault.
It did go to the organisers, Lisa. So the leadership groups were all told. They told all the leadership groups. So it's up to them to go out to the people. Because if Dad goes and tries and tells the people, they're going to be like, well, you're not the one that speaks for all the people. And he'd be like, I'm right. Right, absolutely.
I can only ask them to do that. What we're doing by being here is asking them to do exactly that.
I agree. It's a reflection of the leadership, not of Dad. He's literally just trying to help the leadership, and none of them try to be listened. And they also don't like to stand up and say anything, because then...
I could talk to you away from the camera, so I'd love to.
I understand we make mistakes. Like, just, if this was known about and we weren't informed, it didn't get to security didn't get it to us. This is a bit of a 4 o'clock in the morning shot.
That's my shot.
But also, if you came up and told everyone this is what's happening, they'd be like, well, who are you to speak on behalf of the people? So that's why you have to go and tell the leadership. The leadership have to tell their people, right? Like VFF should tell their people, and Groundswell or whatever, they should tell their people. Whoever's involved, it's up to those leaders of those groups to go and tell people. Because if Dad gets up there and says that, you guys would be like, well, who are you? You don't speak for us. Which is fair. So then it's like...
But unless we would be up with the play, we wouldn't be waking up at 3:30.
Yeah, but the guy behind us, is he nice? Yeah, oh, that guy. Oh, no, that fella's
I'm just saying to you exactly what happened. Everyone gets to make their own choice, right? You can make your own decision. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I've got it wrong.
Dad, they're about to move a car. Should we focus on that, guys? Because that's what we were here for.
Need to find the owner.
Okay, they need to find the owner.
It's a red Blazer.
It's a red... Okay, what car?
A station wagon.
Oh, it's a red station wagon. Man, these people, honestly. It's like, I'm sorry that the leadership didn't decide to stand up, but like, don't blame my dad for not wanting to go to all these angry people and tell them to move stuff when they don't want to listen. No one wants to listen. What car is it? Is it up here? Hey guys, I'm just trying to show you what car it is to move so the owner can come and move it.
Yeah, sure.
Which one is it?
It's their
Sorry.
Have they moved
I'm
it
too
out?
short. Can you... They might have moved it already. But then at least I could live stream it and someone will know the owner. Yeah, that's real aggressive, honey. It's super intense. Okay. Yep. Guys, take a few steps back. No one needs a scrum. No one needs a scrum. See, he asked really nicely right then. I'm not... Okay. I want to live stream that person's car so that they've got the option to move it themselves rather than get it towed if that's what they want. It's funny that guy wanted my, we don't need to see the infighting, yeah, that's fine. It's funny that guy wanted an apology from Dad because he felt like he'd been discredited, but then he came up to me screaming at me and didn't apologise. Should we go up and see if anything's happening there? Because that's a block. So I just want to take you guys up to the main stage because someone mentioned before that there was something happening up there, so I just want to make sure that there's not. So I'm just going to go up. Oh, hi, how are you going? That light is so intense. Can we turn it off? Jacob out here trying to blind people. And with the long legs as well. It's like if you don't stab them, you'll blind them. It's so intense. Do you want me to turn that off for a wee bit? Okay. Sorry, this blinding light, the poor cop. Hi, Jocko. Yeah, we're upgrading it as we go, but we just took away the really good camera before because we still haven't worked out how to use it properly because we're still training with it. Sorry guys, I'm hearing yelling, so I'm just wanting to run. Man. Okay. Well. This guy's yelling at people. Oh. Why is... Go and get the girl to sort it. Yeah. It's like, oh, cool, hun. Do you want to try and work and organise thousands and thousands of people, not to get aggressive, and try and organise the police to not hurt the people? Is that what you want to be in charge of? She was like, why didn't they all talk to us? I'm like, they're not going to talk to 1,000 people individually and ask them their individual opinions. It's not how the real world operates. Okay, so Poppy on a whānau live feed last night, he gave a heads up. Yeah, so he was probably in the leadership meeting and got told. But again, like, this is the thing. If Dad had put that out, everyone would have lost it at him like they lost it at me. Like, this is what people are like. The emotions run very, very high, and people get really upset very quickly, which is understandable. Everyone's been through a lot, you know. A lot of these people have lost their jobs, they've lost everything, they've lost relationships. I mean, a friend was saying it to me earlier. She was like, oh, I'm double jabbed. She's here protesting. She was like, I'm double jabbed because the mandate's against my kids. But she was with a friend of hers, Georgia, who isn't jabbed, and they were going through town, and Georgia really needs to go to the loo and grab something to eat, and she could not find anywhere in Wellington to actually be able to get food because she's not jabbed, and so she couldn't get food, and heaps of the toilets are closed, all the public toilets are closed. So what does she do? You know, she's wandering around like desperate for ages. It's just so sad, and that's what the mandates are about. Yeah. Maggie said, why can't people realise the cops are doing their jobs and be nice? They're trying to make a living too. Yeah, I understand that, honey, but also when people are getting scrummed, I mean, that's really aggressive, and they are blocking the roads with these big concrete blocks. And as much as you can say, oh, yeah, well, they need to. I mean, I understand both sides, right? Like, yes, maybe they want to keep the roads clear, but at the same time, if they're following Canada's path, it is really scary. People are seeing this. They're seeing what's happening overseas. Naturally, there's a lot of fear, and there is no real clear communication coming out from the government, and particularly not with the police either, so it's being very difficult. Oh, look at these guys just jamming. I want to come hang out with them for a wee bit. Just need a bit of their peaceful energy. I was going to say, can I get a bit of these peaceful vibes for a sec? Yeah, Zeb Jackson. She's such a wee cutie, this chick. Look at her still up there. She's awesome. So yeah, definitely go and follow Zeb Jackson because she's a wee honey bunny. Man, my poor dad. I love him so much. Jacinda seems to be a natural at creating chaos. Yep. If your dad knew, why didn't he take a proactive response and have a forklift ready to remove them? Because that's not what he's about. He's not here to try and have forklifts to try and fight the police with forklifts. That's not what I think most people are here for. They're actually here to protest at Parliament about the mandates. We're not here to fight forklift on forklift. So leadership knew as well. Yes, apparently leadership were told. But this is the thing, like, a lot of those leaders don't want to come out and say anything, like even tell people anything about, like, oh, be careful, the cops are coming, alright, because keep in mind, people have also said us this a lot of times, like, oh, this is happening or that's happening, and it doesn't come true. So it's one of those things where you're kind of like, do you instill fear in everyone and have everyone waking up at 3:30 ready for a fight, ready or, like, you know, ready or worried, intense, or do you not say anything? And this is up to each and every leader to decide what to do. Man, I need my other jacket, hey honey, it's so cold. I'm holding the, like, battery pack for heat. I love you. Oh, he's a good man. I just need one, you keep one. If I can just put on the outside one, even. Oh, honey, I don't need both of them. Oh, my hands are so cold. Oh, look at him clothing me. Shout out to this hot babe. Love you, honey. So we're going to back up footage on this camera. So this is our little camera, and thanks so much to everybody who's been so kind since we've gotten here. We've actually upgraded and gotten a really a bigger camera, a really cool one, so then we can have multiple running. But we couldn't get hold of Phil this morning.
It's a good runner in Ghana.
This is a really good runner for this kind of stuff because it's a bit more affordable to replace, and it's good for like catching this kind of action. And then the other one's better like when we can sit properly in one spot without the risk of it getting damaged, because obviously people were running up to us. People were running up to us and like yelling at me and stuff, so I didn't want the good camera. Like I actually got the guy to run away with it because I didn't want anyone running up and smashing it, because you just don't know. People are, you know, worked up. That's so cool. This is a Māori musical instrument. It's amazing.
It's frightening, yeah. Like,
it's beautiful. She's obviously in very good control of it. And I remember. We need the music back here. People need guitar, they need music, they need to just de-wind. Sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt you. Sorry. Hi. Oh, that's great, thank you. Do you want to go up there or not? Yeah, there's not really much anymore. Oh, the moon up there is beautiful. We'll come up and we'll say hi to some people. Feels like everything's chilled out now. The police, when I was in there just before, he was actually really nice with what he came up and said. I was in that little corner and he said, oh, do you guys mind just moving 3 steps back? We're actually just about to put a block here. Which is a much better way of going about it than scrumming into people. So I think... we'll just go back down because it doesn't look like anything's happening out there. It looks like that may have just been someone saying something. Someone said barricading it in is a strategic move. Yeah, but I mean, every time something like this has happened and people get agitated, it actually just brings in a lot more people. It doesn't make people leave, you know, so it'll be interesting to see the next few days. I know I say that a lot. It'll be interesting, but what else do we say, right? Look how beautiful this city is when it's not on chaotic. Are you guys all good, Brad? Oh,
Chantelle, you should have heard the yarn I just had to this top.
oh really? What happened? Are we on live? Are you happy to say it? Oh, yeah, cool.
All the people to hear out there that this cop that I spoke with just then, and he goes, I said, what would you? Oh, do you think that you're acting on majority of New Zealand basically? And he said, yeah, I am actually. I said, no, you're working for the people up there, mate. And then he goes, no, we're not. We don't listen to them. He said he doesn't recognise what they say. Basically, overall, he just didn't know what he was talking about. He didn't even recognise the Māori battalion at the start. Didn't recognise no actual true group of people, you know, that are in charge of things and stuff. And anyway, I said to him, would you feel okay removing tents and stuff like in this area here?
Yeah.
Because I'm right over there.
Yeah.
I said, this is an occupation legally. This is an occupation right around the corner. Would you feel good moving them? And he said, yeah, I want to move in and move them now. We all want to. And all the cops started nodding their head about moving all these tents.
That's interesting.
I said to him, good luck sleeping tonight. Yeah, I said, good luck going to sleep tonight after saying that, bro. But yeah.
Wow,
So there you go,
okay.
just put it out there. The
That's
mentality
interesting.
Of these cops.
Which cop was it? Do we know?
We've got our opinions on how this should be, and they've got their opinions on what powers that they think they have. And that's the problem that we're dealing with here, is that, you know, there's fellas in that police force that will go to such extreme lengths to try and get...
Okay, I'm just going to get that. Thank you. So we said they all want to move
Herr
in.
Nazi! Sieg out!
Okay, can we hop down?
Nazi!
not clapping at this, because we don't know what this is leading to. Oh. You know what I mean? I'm like, the fact that they've put those big blocks in, I'm like, we don't know what's going to come next.
I know.
Nobody does. Oh, okay. I'm just going to jump down there and go down that way. Man. So that's really interesting that that cop would say that to him. The cop would say that they, hi little doggo. The cop would say that they just want to come in straight away and remove everything. I think that's, I'm just going to go and find my dad. All right, guys, so the cops have gone for now. I'm going to jump off live. I'm going to go and chat with my dad and my mum and my sister and make sure everyone's all good. And then we'll go from there. All right, bye, everyone. Talk soon.